There are some things that are just always there, right? Part of the scenery. You probably think you know Pakistan Post, but I'm telling you, that familiar red post box, that's just a very, very tip of the iceberg. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this massive, unseen network.
Okay, let's start with a number. Just one number, 50 million. That's how many people Pakistan Post serves. I mean, think about that. This isn't just some mail service. For millions, it is a genuine lifeline. It's this fundamental piece of the country's infrastructure that connects bustling cities to the absolute most remote villages, day in and day out.
So it really makes you wonder, right? Is it just about stamps and letters anymore? And yeah, sure, it still handles all of that. But its role today has exploded way beyond its origins. As we're about to see, Pakistan Post has basically become a bank, a government agent, and, get this, even a key player in national security. Seriously.
And the sheer scale of this thing, it's just staggering. We're talking about a workforce of almost 50,000 people, a fleet of 5,000 vehicles. This is a logistical powerhouse. And it's not just a big deal inside Pakistan. On the world stage, the Universal Postal Union actually ranks at 55th globally. So yeah, it's a pretty significant player.
All right, so to really get a handle on what Pakistan Post is today, we've got to go back, way back, long before 1947. See, this isn't some modern invention. Its roots are centuries deep, and they've formed this incredible, unbroken chain of communication. And this timeline, wow, it really shows you just how long that chain is. It started back in the 13th century with something called dock runners. I mean, guys literally running the mail across the land. Fast forward to the 1850s, and the whole system gets a major upgrade with horses, camels, and the region's very first stamp, the Sindock. Every single one of these steps was laying the groundwork for what would become the formal Pakistan Post in 1947.
Okay, so after independence, the Postal Service completely transforms. It stops being just a convenience, it becomes this absolutely crucial nation-building tool, both physically and symbolically tying a brand new country together.
And there were some really critical steps along the way. Right off the bat, in 1947, it joins the Universal Postal Union, which gave the new country instant legitimacy on the world stage. Then in 1959, they launched this all-up airmail scheme, a totally revolutionary idea at the time, using helicopters to reach remote areas. And then, a huge leap forward in 1988 with the nationwide postal code system, a massive step toward the modern, automated system we know today.
Now this chart is really interesting. It tells a whole story of expansion and then smart optimization. You can see the network hit its absolute peak in 1996 with over 13,000 offices. I mean, it reached into the most remote corners of the country. But that slight dip by 27, that's not a sign of decline. Nope. It was actually a strategic consolidation. They started focusing more on efficiency and quality of service, not just the raw number of post offices.
So, that brings us to today. What does this massive network actually do? Well, like we've been saying, it has evolved so far beyond just delivering letters. It's become a critical service hub for the entire nation.
Just look at this breakdown. It's pretty incredible when you see it all laid out. For you and me, it's not just letters and parcels. It's a savings bank. It's insurance. For the government, it's basically their physical front desk, collecting taxes, paying out pensions, and for businesses, it's a vital logistics partner, handling everything from bill collections to cash management, the whole shebang.
And how can it do all this stuff? Well, it's all possible because it's an official state enterprise. Its job description, its mandate, goes way, way beyond just delivering mail. It's a principal agency for the government, which means it's entrusted with carrying out all these key state functions. That's what gives it such a unique and absolutely vital role in the country.
Okay, now this might be the most surprising part of all. Your local post office? It's literally on the front line of national financial security. I'm not kidding. It's actively involved in meeting tough international anti-money laundering standards. It's screening money transfers against terror watch lists. It's checking for politically exposed persons. It's this completely unseen but absolutely critical layer of national security.
Which, of course, brings us to the big question, right? In a world of email and instant payments, how on earth does a massive physical network like this stay relevant? Well, the answer is pretty clear when you look at it. Constant adaptation and innovation.
Let's just take the money order, for example. The old paper-based system that was only as fast as the truck carrying it? Well, that has been completely transformed. Today's electronic money order, or EMO, is instant, it's secure, and you can track it right from an app on your phone.
It's a perfect example of how they're using tech to upgrade their core services.
But you know, innovation isn't just about the tech itself. It's also about the business model. And this number here, 832, is huge. That's how many new digital franchise post offices there are. This is a total game changer of a model. They're letting private entrepreneurs open and run their own modern post offices, which brilliantly blends the massive reach of the state with the speed and customer focus of the private sector.
But of course, going digital brings all new kinds of modern challenges. I mean, check out this official alert against SMS fraud. It shows that Pakistan Post isn't just updating its services, it's also actively fighting these new threats to protect its customers. It's all about building digital trust to go along with the physical reliability it's had for, well, centuries.
And so that brings us to the end. I mean, think about it. From ancient runners to a modern hub that's fighting cybercrime, Pakistan Post has just never stopped evolving. Its physical presence, now fused with digital services, leaves us with this really fascinating question. In a world that is so obsessed with the virtual, what is the future for a network that can still physically reach every single citizen?